Cricbuzz Comm Box. It's the story of the morning has been India losing 3 wickets in the first 15 overs, and I think that is going to be the talking point. The three big guns we've talked about, the Indian batting lineup looking different from a few recent series. I'm joined on Cricbuzz Comm Box by Dinesh Karthik. Often they talk about in any format of the game early wickets, and particularly in the limited overs format in ODI cricket. First 15 overs, 3 wickets, India on the back foot.
Definitely, I think there was a bit in it for the spinner, slightly sticky wicket. It's not an early morning start, but still during the afternoon when the covers are off, hasn't given enough time for it to dry down a bit. But the wickets got getting better to bat, but you could see a bit of seam movement and a bit of spin for the spinners, and they made most use of it. And their catching was phenomenal as well.
Yes, obviously you have to focus on that one catch by the opposition captain, the stand-in captain Liton Das, and what a big wicket it was. Yes, it was sort of a stroke that Virat Kohli wouldn't want to repeat again, but nonetheless, even though he was not in control of the shot, Liton Das was in total control of that catch, instinctive.
Definitely. I think it was a terrific catch, probably one of the better catches that he would have caught as a fielder. We all know that he can keep as well. These days, keepers standing up as fielders and doing a good job is something that's not new to us, but it's great to see the catch that was taken. We generally don't associate Bangladesh with great fielding, but you can see they've upped their standards in fielding as well.
Yeah, Shikhar Dhawan didn't quite get going, but Rohit Sharma looked fluent. He was picking up those boundaries, but just it almost seemed as if that particular wicket came against the run of play once Shakib Al Hasan came on.
Definitely. I think, we all spoke about a lot of spin being used through the middle as well for Bangladesh. And Shakib, we know, is a wily customer. What is nice about what he bowled was the dip that he was going to get. And that is what got both the wickets. They expected the ball to pitch slightly closer to them, but because it dipped, it just fell slightly ahead and the ball kept its line. Virat Kohli similarly beaten for the dip and going through the shot a little early, but a phenomenal catch. And Rohit Sharma again just beaten all ends just by a ball that dipped a little bit away from him and him not going through with the defense as well as he would have liked.
There was a suggestion at the pitch report that this could be possibly a batting paradise, and maybe we were influenced with it in terms of our predictions, but it doesn't really, to be fair, look like a 300 surface.
Now, I think it could still end up being something close to 275, 280, and I'm happy with the number I've guessed for once. But I think that's majorly because of the stickiness at the start of the day's play, which generally happens. We got to understand that in Asia, a lot of the times cricket is played during the winter and, the offset of winter, so to say. And that is what makes the wicket a little sticky. Even though they put 2 layers, they put what's called a dari, which is like a cotton sort of a carpet on top, and then they put the covers on top of it, but still it ends up being a little sticky and tacky at the start, and that's what made batting really difficult.
How much will that influence the approach of both Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul? We've seen Bangladesh come on with a few short deliveries to Shreyas Iyer, so far negotiated, but this is the partnership that has to do it with all-rounders to follow. I know Washington Sundar, all of our current favourite with bat in hand is to follow, but essentially it's all-rounders to follow.
Yes, I think I'm very happy with the fact that maybe 3 wickets fell. What I mean by that is it gives an opportunity for the middle order to be tested, and that's what we want in the lead up to a World Cup. We all know what the top three can do, but if the middle order can stand some tough times, that'll give them a lot of confidence heading into obviously the World Cup. I know it's a far way off, but still these are the small moments which they need to make it themselves, own that place, and make a difference while they get an opportunity with the bat.
Quick look at the Bangladesh bowling before we wrap here on our first of two Cricbuzz Comm Boxes in the innings. Shakib Al Hasan, of course, has been a standout with his couple of wickets, but bringing on Mehdi Hasan Miraj early, perhaps influenced by Shikhar Dhawan being out there in the middle. You can see Liton Das is weighing his options, holding Ibadat back when Shreyas Iyer walked in.
Yes, I think they're looking at Ibadat as somebody who is a terribly fast bowler who can obviously use his space through the middle and hurry up the batsman. He will be given short spells, maybe 3, maybe 4 at times, but that's what his role is. Come short burst, go for it, try and get a wicket. The odd boundary would be there, but that's fine. They're looking for the wickets with him, whereas they have Shakib and Mehdi Hasan Miraz, who obviously can put a stranglehold, so to say, on things, and that's what's happened. Spin has been slightly difficult to deal with, whereas fast bowling, on the contrary, has been slightly comparatively easier. So that's what Liton Das has done, and I like the way he's rotated the bowlers. We all know both their spinners can bowl in the power play, but going for the off-spinning option to get that wicket was a good one.
Yeah, sometimes we can be despondent about those 3 wickets falling, but the message from Cricbuzz Comm Box #1 from Dinesh Karthik is maybe it's a good thing 3 wickets have fallen. Opportunity for KL Rahul, opportunity for Shreyas Iyer, and for the rest of the all-rounders to try and put something meaningful on the board for Team India. We'll see you in a few hours' time at the 35th to see how much India have progressed. That's all on Cricbuzz Comm Box.